Okay, very good evening, everyone, and welcome to our Zoom session this Sunday night. I hope all of you have had your dinner. I have not, but nevertheless, I'm excited to be here tonight because of late, we have many new members who have joined us, and I'm sure they will have many, many questions that are still in their mind as they start to use our iTeraCare device. So, good evening for our new friends. I welcome Jenny, Linda. Please type in the chat where are you all tuning in from so that we know that wherever you are, we can still be connected on Zoom. Okay, so as you're typing in, let me just introduce myself with this short video that was recorded just last year, okay, last year. And maybe for some of you who do not know me, it could be a short introduction. Okay.
Hello, my name is Yilan. I'm a pharmacist from Malacca. I joined Thrive about 3 months ago because I was very impressed by the technology of Terahertz frequency and how this device, the iTeraCare, has made a lot of difference in many people's lives, including mine. Okay, I use it because I see something different in terms of wellness and how we can continue to keep ourselves healthy. But I continue to see a lot of miracles for people who couldn't solve their problem with medications, with seeing doctors, things like long-term frozen shoulder, trigger fingers. I've seen a lot of things that through the iTeraCare device can give you that instant solution. So I'm very happy to be able to have another way of helping people to improve their health, reducing all the expensive medications and hospitalization costs or so through frequency through iTeraCare. So I would encourage you to give it a try because it will make a difference in your life. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Was that video loud and clear for you all? If you're okay, you can just put a little okay here. I can see Pearl in the video. Was the sound okay just now? Okay, that's good. All right. So again, good evening, welcome. I'm Yilan. I'm calling in from Malacca here tonight. I'm a pharmacist by training. I used to run my own pharmacy in Malacca for more than 20 years until I decided that, going medications is not the answer to be healthy, lah, because we don't take medicine to stay healthy. We take medicine to treat a health condition that our body cannot adjust anymore. So I thought that the best way to get healthy, stay healthy, is actually to improve on your lifestyle and to learn about preventive measures. And thus, I converted my direction to be a lifestyle and wellness coach that I am today, right? So I have more than 30 years of experience in community health. I've worked with many types of people, clients, old, young, sick, not so sick. And through that experiences, I've learned that you can actually take charge of your health, right? Your health is not in the hands of the doctor, but it's in your own hands. So right now, I'm very passionate about empowering people to take charge of their health through a holistic approach, uh, to enjoy a life free of medications, free of drugs, and without diseases, right? How does that sound to you? And I'm now also educating many people and you're like what I'm doing right now about frequency and energy for healing and therapy, because this is the latest direction, the latest innovation that gets your body back into good health, right? So which is more that you all are learning, those of you who have the devices, and today answering more questions about it. Okay, so before we start, as usual, I have a little disclaimer so that we know where we stand on this device. Now, iTeraCare device is certified as a household electrical appliance. It has been verified safe to use. It doesn't emit any harmful radiation. It bears labels allowing for international distribution. Okay, please be clear that iTeraCare blower is not a medical device, and the manufacturer does not provide medical advice either. So this device is not intended for medical or diagnostic purposes, and it should not replace reliance on medical treatment or advice from a qualified healthcare provider. So users acknowledge that using iTeraCare blower is at your own risk. Now, always consult your doctor or other healthcare professionals with any questions about medical conditions for specific guidance regarding the optimal use of iTeraCare blower, nutrition, and physical activity. Okay? So with that, let's start. Okay, maybe if along the way, as I start answering some of these frequently asked questions, if you do have anything to add on or anything else you want to know as I ask the questions, please type in the chat. Okay, please type in the chat, because at the end of this session, I will go through and answer your questions. And of course, if you'd like to unmute and ask your questions verbally, is also fine. Okay, at the end of the session. So do jot down your questions and save it right to the end, so that after listening to this frequently asked questions, and if you still have some more questions, then I'll try my best to answer you then. Is that all right? Okay, so if that's okay, great. I will get started. Right. So the first question always somebody is asking, I'm sure you would have asked because I asked that question, what is terahertz energy? Right. So what is terahertz energy? So terahertz energy is an electromagnetic radiation, and in the frequency range about 0.1 to 10 terahertz, corresponding to wavelengths to 3 mm to 30 mm. Okay. In short, I'm sure you all know about, let me just cut this off. Yeah, I'm sure you know about radio waves, right? When you switch on a frequency 92.2, you get what is that channel? 92.2, light and easy, right? If you switch to 93, you got what mixed FM and all that. So there are radio waves that's already around us. Okay, and these radio waves are certainly bigger waves, okay, bigger waves. You can't see them though. Then you've heard of microwaves, right? Microwaves are like your microwave oven. It has a certain wave that can heat water, heat elements. All right, so these are the waves that is slightly bigger. And then you have heard of infrared light, which is used for, some people are using it for heat therapy. You can see it a lot in physiotherapy places. They use infrared to promote circulation and heat. Then you also know about ultraviolet rays, which is on a very, 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 very high frequency and is dangerous, right? UV, too much of UV can damage your skin. And of course, on the higher end, you know about X-ray, which we are still using now in medical diagnostics, where you do X-ray to see whether you got broken bones or so. So these are all wavelengths. Now, terahertz is a frequency that is in between, somewhere in between the wavelength, wave or microwaves, and is also a part of infrared, but it is on the lower range of infrared. Okay, so it's not a far infrared like the normal infrared light that you normally have in your infrared lamps or so. It is on a low frequency of terahertz, and it's not in the microwave. So it is relatively a very safe frequency, right? So higher than radios, smaller than microwave, but smaller than infrared light. You cannot see this, okay? Like what you can see is this. You can see this visible rainbow. Okay, that is what you can see in the light. But terahertz is way, way smaller than that. That's why you can't see. Okay, so that is terahertz. So if you look at this diagram, is terahertz something very new? It is just newly discovered? No, terahertz is not newly discovered. It has been discovered since 1980 by scientists in America, but it was not known to us because it was not in health or anything. But they have been using terahertz in many, many areas. For example, in biomedicine, in diagnostic devices, they have used terahertz to detect cancer, to check on cells, to diagnose certain things. For example, your MRI machine is using terahertz frequency, right? Because it can penetrate. And in terms of security, if you have gone traveling lately, if you go to the airport, when they scan you and you got to put up your hand into that chamber, terahertz frequency is actually detecting if you're carrying any metals, okay? So it will penetrate through your bones, your clothes. It cannot see your, don't worry, it cannot see your internal organs or so, but it can detect metal like if you're carrying a gun. So that is using terahertz frequency, as well as in agriculture, artwork, telecommunications, satellites. So terahertz frequency has been used in all these areas, but it has never been used for like what we are doing right now using the iTeraCare device for personal home use until it was discovered or designed by our Professor Yang Wenjun. So I'll talk about that later as we go more into our Q&A. So don't worry if you think that it's something new, many people don't know about it. It is not new, but it's new in this area of how terahertz can now help us in our health. Okay, so next question. What's the difference between terahertz and infrared? Okay, so a lot of people are also confused, right? They'll say it's also, you're doing is very heat. Is it like infrared? So terahertz waves, they have lower frequency. It is an infrared frequency, but it's on the lower end of the infrared frequency. So this lower end of the infrared frequency is much, much safer compared to the infrared on the higher end. Okay. You know, infrared on the higher end, for example, when you use that, very popular, right? Those days, my mom or you used to buy one, the infrared lamp. You switch it on, you put your ankle or your knee there to reduce pain. But they say you can only on it like for 5 minutes or 10 minutes, right? Longer than that, it will cause problem. So that part of that far infrared does have its limitation, but terahertz is lower end infrared and is totally very, very safe. Okay, so the length is lower than the far infrared, lower quantum energy, and lesser heating issues. That's why, like you use infrared lamp using far frequency, that one heated up very fast, but not for terahertz. So terahertz is an infrared, but on the lower end. Okay, so that hopefully answers that question. And number 3, what are the benefits of terahertz compared to other electromagnetic wavelengths, right? So we have so many other wavelengths. So why terahertz compared to microwave or far infrared or UV or so, right? So the answer is definitely terahertz is a very harmless wave. It's very safe. You can blow, okay, if you don't have the heat, you can just blow, blow, blow. Nothing will happen because it doesn't ionize your cells. It doesn't damage your cells. It doesn't aggravate your cells, okay, your internal body. Is very harmless. But yet, it is very powerful. Okay, why do I say it's very powerful? Because terahertz frequency vibrates with the same frequency as our cells. Okay, this comes to, well, if you have listened to some of our other talks about what is terahertz frequency and our body cells are all vibrating very, 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 very fast. Okay, trillions of times per second, and this vibration has that speed, which is the same as terahertz frequency. So that's why it is very powerful, because now we know that terahertz can actually resonate with the same frequency of our cells. Thus, it can communicate and it can tell your cells to, hey, let's charge up and heal up your body. Let's charge up and get energized. Okay, so harmless but yet powerful enough to get your cells to vibrate again, to resonate again, to strengthen and recharge again. Okay, the second part of it is it can penetrate most organic substances. Okay, so meaning that it can penetrate through, like when you're blowing, right? It can penetrate through your skin, it can penetrate through your muscles, it can also penetrate through your bones. Okay, so like X-ray, you cannot penetrate through the bones, but this one you can penetrate through your bones. So the penetration, as you're blowing yourself like this, when you're blowing with this Terahertz, this device, you can penetrate up to 8 to 12 inches. So meaning that if you feel the heat on your body, on your tummy, or so if you're blowing, it doesn't mean that you're only getting the effect on that surface, but actually it can go through 8 to 12 inches. So if you have a bigger belly, if someone has a pot belly and they want to get treatment with this, maybe they want to try and blow at the liver or their heart, well, it can penetrate 8 to 12 inches, penetrating to all their fatty layers as well. That is the power of terahertz frequency with this device, because it can penetrate through and still have an effect to promote circulation and heal at deeper parts of your body. Okay, so it can penetrate through most organic substances. It also includes, like, it can penetrate through glass, it can penetrate through plastic, it can penetrate through paper, it can penetrate through wood. Okay, but it cannot penetrate through metal. Okay, that's why they use it at the airport. Right. Thirdly, it is absorbed by water. Okay, this is the reason why when you blow terahertz frequency at your glass of water, okay, at your glass of water or so, the terahertz frequency is absorbed into the water, and it can have an effect to break up clusters of water to make it more linear, to make it easier for you to drink and for your cells to absorb. So that is why terahertz frequency, as you blow, it will be penetrated inside and it will not spread more. Okay. Likewise, when you blow your body, our body is 70% water. As you blow your body, it penetrates through your cells and starts to activate and energize your cells. Okay, through all this the water that's in our cells. Now, this is something really, really advanced, which is terahertz frequency is really the future of medicine. Even though it has not been used very much, but right now, if I read a recent study, it shows that terahertz frequency has been used in treatment of cancer. Okay, it's not in the mainstream as yet, but there are studies showing the potential of using terahertz in the treatment of cancer as well. So there'll be more things to come as people get to study and do research more on terahertz into health and treatment. Okay, health and treatment. So in a way, if you look at it, in the year 2004, the US government named terahertz technology one of the top 10 technologies that will change the future world. Top 10. So this is going to be very significant in the years to come, and you will start seeing a lot of advancement and changes will be in the medical world, in the research world as well. Right now, it's already doing communication. Okay, if you know, how many of you have 5G telephone here? Okay, using 5G lines. Okay, the next one is coming is 6G, right? Now, 6G line is using terahertz. Now, this is, I would say, is a really, really good advancement because 5G phone is got high radiation, so it's fast but high radiation. But using 6G in telecommunication is going to be fast and safe, right? So for me, the moment 6G is coming out, I'm going to change my phone already. Okay, then of course in aviation, biomedical. So more and more countries, scientists are realizing these amazing powers of terahertz frequency. Like in America, they call it the wave of life. In Japan, they call it the light of life. And the Chinese scientists call it God's waveband because it seems to be doing a lot of miracles, getting benefits and results that they've never seen before. Right, so that is about that terahertz in the benefits of it. And question number 4, I think many people, including myself, that was the first question I asked is it safe to use terahertz on humans? Yes, the answer is yes, it's harmless but powerful. More and more research is now being done, as I was mentioned earlier. So far, nobody has given any negative testimonies. Okay, nobody has blown and had very bad side effects out of it because of terahertz. So far, it's none. Because terahertz radiation is non-ionizing, meaning that it doesn't affect your molecules. It doesn't like free radicals, they go and steal up your cells, they cause damage to your cells. It is not like that at all. It's totally non-ionizing, doesn't have any effect on your cells. In fact, what it does, it really helps to promote healing, to vibrate at the same levels as your cells, to let your cells do its own self-healing. So if you see some testimonials on really amazing miracle treatments, like people having pain for years and years, and then they just blew one time, suddenly the pain is gone. It looks like miracle, right? But actually there is a science behind it because it is not really a miracle, but it is just giving your cells the same frequency for healing as your cells, and that your body does it work. Okay, our body is such amazing. I won't say machine, a being, right? You are born with the ability to self-heal if you have the right tools to help you. And terahertz is one of it. Yeah. So it is totally safe. You can use it for yourself. You can use it for your parents, seniors. You can use it for your children, for your babies. Totally very, very safe. You can also use it for your pets, your dogs, your cats. Some people use it on their goats. Okay, I've seen people using it on their fish, on their birds. Okay, so it's safe because terahertz frequency is a universal energy for life. Okay, life. Anything that has a life will respond to terahertz frequency. So as you can see, if you are your doggy, okay, if you're a dog or cats, maybe what they actually like this frequency. Only thing is the noise of the blower, right? So if you want to do a therapy for your pets, or just you want to get them feel better, hold your pets first so that they don't be frightened by the sound. But after a while, when they feel the heat or blowing, I tell you, they will really love it so much. So if you have pets who are not feeling well, like I have a friend in Singapore, the pet has a weak legs, the weak hind legs. The doctor says it's like showing early arthritis. So she started blowing on the dog. After 3 days, the dog is running very, very fast. Okay, very, very joyful, very active using this device. So you can use this device very safely on your pets, on your cats, and you can also energize the water and your vegetables. Example, there are people doing like this. You can soak your fruits in water and energize it. You can energize the water that you water your plants with. You can energize and use the water to spray your face. You can energize the water to make coffee or tea. So it's totally fine. It's totally fine. And I think our friend Lingwa was using energized water to make jelly and puddings, and she said it tastes even nicer. So you can experiment with energized water. It's really a very refreshing and energizing water. Okay, so for new friends, please charge your water every day and use it. Drink it consistently the whole day because you will see a difference. Let me just take a sip of water now. Okay, I love this water. Drink it the whole day long. Okay, so far I hope I'm not going too fast, but if you have any questions, please type in the chat, yeah? Okay, so number 5 is, can terahertz treat sickness? Okay, so everybody is asking, I have this problem, can it treat this? I have that problem, can it treat this? I have a stroke, somebody I know have a stroke, can you treat that? So like the disclaimer says, iTeraCare device is not a medical device. It is not meant to treat a sickness, okay? If you know how it works, right? It is promoting blood circulation. It is helping you to reduce blockages, promote better circulation to your microcapillaries, reduce inflammation, and through that process, your body will start to improve its health. So we never claim to treat or cure any patients or individuals, even though I know if you have seen YouTube or TikTok, right, you see so many people having chronic illnesses. If stroke patients can walk again, people who have knee problems, who cannot stand now can stand and even bend down to pray or walk without the tongkat, without the stick. Or you can see people with Bell's palsy, after blowing 1 week, their face all become okay. So it is not the device that treats the problem, okay? It doesn't cure your thing, but your body is healing itself by getting this frequency. Your body, your cells are responding by getting that energy, and it does its own healing, okay? So if you have a medical condition, you must go and see the doctor first lah. Okay, please don't I got high blood pressure, I don't want to see a doctor, I want to blow myself. I think that is not correct lah. Personally, I always feel get a proper diagnosis first, because you must know at what level or severity your condition is. If you have high blood pressure or you feel symptoms of high blood pressure, please go and check with a doctor first and see what is the next steps. Along the way, when you're stabilized or when you're getting treatment, you can use this iTeraCare device to help you differently, okay, to help you to promote better circulation, to help you to detox, okay. You can use it as a complementary. But having said that, eventually, as your body starts to get better, starts to improve, you may eventually get rid of some of the drugs, or go back to your doctor and get another consultation. You can get better when your body has become stronger and healed itself. But never try to treat yourself with this iTeraCare device, okay? That is my advice to you, because people may get it wrong. You can complement it so well, okay? Like, let's say you've seen the doctor, you've gone for this therapy and nothing seems to work for you. By all means, just use it and try. Nothing wrong, right? You may even get an improvement, but not as a first point of diagnosis, okay? Not as that lah. So it helps with natural healing, because what it does is, if you know our bodies have meridian points, okay, if you do TCM, we have meridian points, we have chakra points, we have reflexology points. And when we go for this kind of alternative therapy, when they stick the needles at acupuncture points, or they massage you at your reflexology on your foot, you are actually stimulating the nerve to get it activated again, for it to do healing. This is exactly what this device can do. As you start blowing your hands or your feet, the terahertz frequency is stimulating all these points and all these points here. So even though you don't know where exactly the point is, you're not trained as an acupuncturist or reflexologist, it doesn't matter. As you start blowing, the terahertz frequency is stimulating all these points for you. That's why we recommend very strongly, before you start blowing your body or the painful part, blow for 1 or 2 minutes or so at your hands, at your feet first, okay? Because you want to stimulate all these points to open your chakras, to open the meridians first. Then only you go to the point of pain that you want to treat. Okay, so just remember, this is not a treatment for any disease or sickness. It is a complementary thing, or it can just use it as something that can help you to promote better circulation, because everything is about good blood circulation in your body, right? With good blood circulation, your cells get oxygen, your cells get nutrients. So you need to improve blood circulation in your body. Okay, if you have any questions related to this at the end of the session, I will answer it. Okay, so I hope this is my general answer to this. It's not to treat a sickness, it's not a medical device, and please don't be a doctor. Okay, all right. And now number 6, how many times do I need to blow in a day? Right? How many times? Some people say once a day is good enough. Yes, to me, I feel once a day is good enough if you are healthy, you don't really have any medical or health condition, you just want to blow it for your general maintenance. I think once a day is enough. You can do your 10 protocols and maintain your good health. Now, if you have time and you feel that you like it so much and you want to do more, you can. You can do it twice a day or even 3 times a day. The only thing is that you have to have a period of at least 4 hours in between this treatment. So don't overdo this treatment. Okay, you can do it twice a day, morning once, maybe in the evening once, if you feel you like it so much. Or for people who have more severe condition, maybe they need more and more better circulation. Yes, please do it twice a day or 3 times a day. You can do it very safely within that period of time. Okay, so yeah, so up to 3 times a day and at least 4 hours in between each treatment. Now, how long can the iTeraCare blower last? Okay, so again, people are asking, wow, how long does it last? Can last long time or not? Okay. That's with any electrical device, there's always a lifespan, right? How many times have you changed your hairdryer, or how many times have you changed your vacuum cleaner? How many times have you changed your refrigerator? I'm sure along the way you would have changed a new one. I know my washing machine broke down after 10 years, so I got to buy a one. So for our iTeraCare, there is a 1-year warranty. Okay, 1-year warranty. So make sure when you purchase this device, get it registered. You can ask your friend to help you to do that. So with 1-year warranty is a warranty on the motor, okay, on the fan, on the whole device, in a way. But there is no warranty for this crystal inside here, because the crystal is actually a lifetime warranty. The crystal, you don't need to replace the parts or anything. The crystal is lifelong because the crystal generates its own vibration. It's just a natural, universal thing. Okay, crystals vibrate, so there is no lifespan. The only problem is if you don't hold it properly, or you happen to drop it and the crystal either cracks or breaks, then you have to replace the crystal. So that one, Prive International does not guarantee you if you break it on your own negligence. So other than that, if at all there's any fault, maybe with the wiring, something loose or whatever, in case, you can always bring it back. The company will surely have it checked, and if it's totally a fault, they'll replace you with a new one. If not, if it can be repaired, they will repair it. Okay, so we have already 1 or 2 cases where we have helped our clients, and no problem. They are very good in terms of responding to devices, because any devices may have some issues. Okay, so let me just see, right? Okay, that comes to the next answer is about what are the issues with this iTeraCare. Okay, so this blower, again, I've said in my previous video, is if you take care of it, right? That means if you follow the instruction, I don't go more than 30 minutes and all that, the blower can last at least 5 years. Make sure you clean up all these parts here with a brush. Okay, all these things, if you take care of it well, the device will last. Okay, so even though the warranty is 1 year, it can last even longer than 1 year. Okay. Now, come to the next question is, people are asking this as well, because they say, oh, iTeraCare is made in China and we have issues with quality of China-made products, right or not? Okay. Okay, my same question here. But of course, of late, we know China products China is very advanced in terms of technology. They can make the best product, but they can also make the worst products. Okay, it depends on what the person is looking for lah. Okay, well, as for this one, is totally a very high quality product. Okay, so iTeraCare is contracted with a very reputable manufacturer. It's called Terahertz. Okay, if you look at here, it's called Terahertz, and Terahertz company is certified by the Chinese Academy of Sciences and Sinochem. So their product is also patented, and thus the reputation of this company is at stake. They can't afford to make a sub-quality product. Okay, they can't afford. Because at the moment, Terahertz, they only supply this device, and this technology is so unique and so high-tech. Okay, at the moment, this company, Terahertz, only supplies to two people. One is Price International. We are the sole distributors for this iTeraCare. In fact, right now, Price has already partnered with Terahertz, so that we have really good cooperation and control over a lot of issues, designing new products as well as maintaining quality. The other organization that Terahertz supplies to is to the Chinese military. As you know, terahertz frequency is used in satellites, right? In all this communication. So very, very, how do you call it? High tech and secretive kind of thing, because they are really very high tech. So Terahertz only has two clients, and one is for us to use this, and the other one is to military. So very, very high tech and very reputable company. So the next thing it comes is that in spite of stringent quality control, we have to accept that some may turn out to be faulty. Okay, this part of like 3% is quite true. Any electrical device or machines somehow may have some defects. Okay, I'll give you an example. I just bought my new HP laptop. Okay, I think that's why my sound is clearer. But just one day after I bought it, I couldn't charge this laptop. HP is a very reputable laptop, right? I mean, brand, right? So I'm surprised that the wires were somehow faulty. So I had to send it back, and they found out that the wire or the cable is fault. So they have to make a claim for warranty. So even iPhones can overheat. So in any electrical devices or so, there will always be some unexpected things. So there is, if it's the fault, what do you call it, the defect or anything that is wrong with electrical device, the standards, okay, the industry standards is about 3%. So if at all, unfortunately, you may have a device and suddenly after you use maybe 1 month, if hey, why cannot start or whatever, please send it back to your sponsor, or you can send back to the company directly, it's fine. They will have a look at it. Okay, so do not worry too much in the sense that the quality is superb. iTeraCare will look or replace each and every device which is a result of manufacturer's fault. And number 4, send the device back stating a note with details, your name, handphone. This is in case you want to send it yourself. Maybe you're staying very far away, you want to pack it up and deliver to the company, then please do send it with all these details, and they will actually look into it. If not, do get in touch with your friend who sold you this, and they will help you, okay? If you can't get in touch with your friend, you can get in touch with me or anyone that you know who is within our group. We will help you. Okay, so here I've put in a few extra slides to help you to understand, especially for our new friends. This is Professor Yang Wenjun. He is the inventor of this iTeraCare device. But in 2014, right, okay, that was the year that he finally managed to design the first iTeraCare device. You see this on the right? It looks very long and bulky, like a long hair dryer, But, it took him many, many years, I think almost 8 to 10 years to design this. And it cost something like almost 400,000 USD. And with that first device, he was using this to do therapy. And he had good results. He found that people, I think you've seen some of his older video, people were having chronic issues, to stroke patients and all, they started to improve a lot. So that was when he realized that he had found something so unique and that can make a difference in humanity. So Professor Yang Wenjun, because of this, has been appointed as a think tank member. That means a very high level of this China's Academy of Management Science. for his professionalism and his authority in terahertz frequency industry. Okay, so he has really good experience and knowledge with terahertz industry. And of course, since 2014, we have come up with at least 4 designs, and this is the latest one. And this is something that we can use at home, and it's so affordable. It's not 400,000 USD. Okay, so it's something that you and I can use. So this is why the safety is, if you have seen some of our videos, you can ask your friend, there is no radiation emitted from this, okay? So we are always afraid of EMF radiation, but when they did the test on the device, the EMF radiation here, they find is zero. So these crystals and this frequency cuts off the radiation, and when you're delivering it to your body, it's totally safe. That's why we are so confident that you can use it even on babies, on children, on elderly, your elderly parents or so, yeah? No UV as well. Okay, there are many reports, safety reports coming in from China as they produce this device. There are just so many, you can take a look at it. Tests for safety, precision testing, quantum testing, whether there's any contaminants in the crystal, material test, electrical test. So very strict. It is not just a device that's created for fun. It's a device to help mankind, but with very high safety involved, yeah? Okay, and of course, we also have a product liability insurance. So Prive International has obtained a product liability insurance with Lawn Pack Insurance. Now, if you go and Google Lawn Pack Insurance, this insurance company is a very established company who only gives insurance, okay, who only gives insurance to companies with good device. They would never want to give you insurance or for up to 1 million USD to companies who have faulty device because they've got to pay out so much, right? So definitely with this insurance liability, you are assured that the company has good device. And in spite of that, Prive still wants to give you that assurance with this insurance liability, yeah? Okay. So I think in terms of safety, rest assured, a lot of precautions have been taken care of lah. Okay, so far so good. Okay. Question 9. When is the best time to use the blower? Daytime or nighttime? Okay. How many of you like to use daytime? How many of you like to use nighttime? Okay. For me, I use it anytime. Okay. Sometimes in the morning when I have more time, I use it in the morning. Sometimes when I'm relaxed at night, I use it at night. So there's no specific time for me. But if you want to make a specific schedule for yourself, then you can choose. Okay, in the morning, after I have my shower, I want to blow 30 minutes for myself, fine. Or you find that morning too rush, I'm going to work, I have no time. Then maybe in the evening when you come back from work, you have your shower, you want to blow yourself, it's also fine. So there is no right time, any time that suits you. Okay, the most important is do not rush. Okay, do not rush. Find time for yourself, which is when you do this device, this therapy, it is a time for you and frequency. It's a time for you to let your body relax, respond to the energy that you're delivering to your body. And as you know, sometimes we also teach you as you do this frequency therapy, do some affirmations. Okay, you can, as you blow, I love my body, my cells are getting healthy, I'm happy to be receiving good energy. Illness doesn't exist in me anymore. There's no more pain. So when you find time yourself, you relax and you say these affirmations, you will see that you will get the best outcome. Okay, the best outcome. So another issue is just that you can do it any time of the day, but just remember, after you've done your therapy with this iTeraCare, please do not eat or drink anything cold. Okay, you can eat, you can drink, but don't eat anything cold. Okay, like after you blow, you say, "Oh, my body is so hot." Quickly, you go and take ice water to drink. So that is not the right thing to do, lah. Because even after you finish blowing, your body is still continuing to promote that blood flow. It is still continuing, going to flow to your brains, to your small capillaries. So there's movement is still there. So if you drink anything cold or eat anything cold, then the circulation will now be focused to your stomach and your gut to heat it up again. So you waste a lot of energy that way lah. So this is just some preferences for best outcome, optimal outcome. If you have not showered before your therapy, wait at least 4 hours. So that's why maybe it's best that you shower before you do, so you're not you are more relaxed after that lah. Okay, so this part I think is quite clear. Now, number 10, any side effects if we overblow, okay? I know of some people, they love it so much. I know of someone who love it so much, he just love to blow. And then blow up to 1 hour or so, God, right? So, any effects by overblow? Okay. People have used up to 50 minutes with no side effects, except improvements. So actually nothing wrong. You want to blow 50 minutes, 1 hour also, nothing wrong lah. Only thing is just take the precautions. Not everybody can blow up to that long, okay? It depends on your body condition. If you are totally healthy, I see no problem. But if you have a condition, you are currently having diabetes, or you have high blood pressure, or you have arthritis, inflammation. I'm not sure if you have some medical conditions, right? Or even senior citizens, people who are older, please don't blow too long. Okay, don't blow too long for them, because we are not sure how this good blood circulation will have an impact on you. Okay, everybody's individual. So every new person who starts, I always say start slow. Start low and start slow. Don't worry, because this is going to be a long time habit. It's not just an immediate thing to treat yourself. You can start with 10 minutes first, 15 minutes first, and see how it goes for you. And you find if it's good, okay, the next day you can increase another 5 minutes. The next day you can increase another 5 minutes or so. You can just start and adjust according to your own response. Okay, not everybody is the same. Our bodies are all different. Do maybe instead of 5 minutes, you do 2 minutes. Instead of 2 minutes, you do 1 minute. Just start slow and see how you respond after that, right? So there is no side effects if you blow that long, but for beginners, don't blow 15 minutes. Please don't start with that. Start slow, okay? Start slow. Then, yeah, as I said, 15 to 30 minutes will be just good, depending on severity. Some conditions may need a bit longer of time. Some may not. Okay, so adjust accordingly to your condition. And of course, just because something is good, we must not overdo it. Terahertz frequency is good, but too much of a good thing may not be good for you as well. So follow the guidelines. Okay, if you want to blow 1 hour, maybe you split lah. Morning you blow half an hour, evening you blow half an hour. I think that will be much better than blowing consistently 1 hour. Okay, those people who blow consistently 1 hour are people who are going for therapy type. Okay, like some people with stroke and all that, they need to blow more because they of their body condition. That is acceptable. But for normal people like us, you don't have to blow that long. Okay, you don't have to blow that long. Okay, number 12. Don't know what's 11. Never mind. How long can I use the blower each time? Okay. As you know, we have 4 different types of iTeraCare devices. 4 different types. The first one is called the Pro. This is Classic, Premium Plus, and Premium. So for Classics, the red chili pepper, the red one, some of you have this. You can run it for 30 minutes to 45 minutes. Okay. This iTeraCare Classic, you can go continuously for about 30 to 45 minutes. There is no cut off. However, I've known of people after they blow like 45 minutes, suddenly the thing go off. Okay, the classic, the red one. Actually, they have been an inbuilt sort of, what do you call it, a thermostat or something. There's an inbuilt there. When it reach a certain heat or too long, it's an auto cut off. So just in case if you're using the classic, the red one, and suddenly after using for that long, it just goes off, you just turn it off and let it cool down. After it's cooled down, you on again, it should start again. Okay, so there should be an auto cut off for the red one. However, my recommendation is please don't wait for it to cut off lah. Okay, use it about 30 minutes, maybe a bit extra, never mind, maybe 40 to 40 minutes, but don't use it too long. After 30 minutes, just let it rest. The motor needs to rest. If you keep on using and using this, you'll wear out the motor very fast, right? Then you'll spoil your machine very fast lah. So classic 30 to 45 minutes. Now this purple one, the Premium Plus, okay, this is the latest model. We recommend that you use for 30 minutes. Because after 30 minutes, also there is a timer, there's a buzzer that goes beep, beep, beep to tell you 30 minutes. Switch it off, okay? Time yourself, switch it off, let it cool down and rest. It's really the best way for you to take care of your device. Now, for this premium one, this one is the gray one, it's an earlier model. This one has been fitted with a more lasting motor because they use this also for long therapy. So this one you can on consistently for about 1 to 2 hours, okay? So some people who may have, as I said, a more severe condition where they need to do therapy longer, or maybe in your family, you have so many people wanting to use all take number, okay, so you don't have time for it to rest, then maybe you may want to use a premium where it can last about 1 to 2 hours continuously. Okay. And for this pro, okay, the professional one is used mainly for therapy, continuous therapy, or professional like physiotherapists, TCM doctors. Some of them are using this. You can use consistently, continuously for 5 to 6 hours. Okay. So some people do own this. I know some of us here have the pro because of the energy is delivered is very different. You can half an hour with classic, you can just blow with the pro for 5 to 10 minutes only to have the same effect. So there is a difference in how long you can use the blower, okay? So, but just make sure whatever device you have, it's all good, it works, but to have the best care for your machine, please follow the guideline, okay? Right. So ideally, 15 to 30 minutes, stop, let it cool, use again. Now, question 13, since iTeraCare is so good, do I still need to take supplements or healthy food? Okay, I've been asked like that. You say what can promote blood circulation? Do I need to take some more supplements for blood circulation and all that? Okay, just like a car that needs different kind of oil to function. Okay, a car you need what engine oil, brake oil, your gearbox oil. All of it has different usage. Your body also need different nutrients as a way of healthy food or supplements to keep it healthy. iTeraCare gives energy to the cells. But the cells need nutrients, right? The cells need minerals, the cells need vitamins, enzymes, coenzymes. So you may need to take supplement for your individual case, okay? Again, what is your health concern? You may need to take some of these things, okay? The blower works on therapeutic level, whereas supplements and healthy food helps you in nutrition. So to complement the best outcome for you, your food intake, your nutrition also must be very careful lah. Okay, don't blow and then go and simply eat, meaning that be more aware about the type of food that you put into your body. We always recommend fresh food, right? Fruits, vegetables, good protein, good kind of proteins. Just totally avoid processed food, sugars, those kind of things are not good for your health at all. So try and improve on your nutrition and your diet. And supplements, yes, you can supplement on things that you need, like you can take omega-3 fish oil. However, there are things that I feel you can make a decision to stop. For example, if you take ginkgo biloba for blood circulation, right? I mean, you're taking that supplement. Maybe you can omit your ginkgo because you're already using this to promote circulation. So you can try and off it and see whether it makes a difference in your body. So you have to, if you're not sure, please consult someone who knows. You can consult me also. If you like to see whatever supplements you take, maybe you want to go off it or you want to reduce it. Please consult and then perhaps we can give it a trial to see how it works best for you. Okay. Okay, question 14. After using and solving my problem, like say you have your shoulder pain, now you use already no more pain. Do I still need to continue using the blower? Do you still need to continue to use the blower? What do you think? Okay. Yeah, so the answer is, well, just as we eat and drink daily to maintain our health, going daily maintains what you have solved. If today you have solved your shoulder problem, you blow, you find, no more pain, it's so good, then you stop blowing. Okay, what will happen? Well, if the body can solve the problem by itself, you don't need to blow in the first place. Okay, there must be some issues of tightness that your body is very prone to, poor circulation or inflammation. That's why when you stop blowing, the body might want to try to revert back to its old condition. So if you don't blow anymore, the tightness may come back, the poor circulation may come back, and you will get that pain back again. So to me, the best is always maintaining. Once you have solved an issue, continue to blow at that area. You may not blow as long as before, but at least continue to blow around your body, do your 10 protocols to maintain your overall good health. Okay, so make it like a daily routine and daily habit, and you will enjoy that good health that you want. Okay, number 15, how many times do I need to blow to see results? Okay, many people ask, hey, how many times to blow? 1 time, 5 times, 1 week? How long do I need to blow before I can expect to see a result? Okay. The answer is, some people start seeing results immediately after the first time. Some people can. The other day we were doing for one lady, she couldn't put the hand behind here, so we started blowing the points and all. And after 10 minutes, she could put up the put the hand back already. So that you can see results quite instantly. Some people, but not everyone will have that immediate result. So as a little guideline maybe lah, anywhere from 5 times to 15 times will be good to see some results. Some may see a total healing, some may see partial healing, some may see a lot of pain reduction. We don't know. Everybody is different. So you just try at least 5 to 15 times before you expect to see something. Okay. So it depends on how chronic your health condition is, how chronic your body condition is, and your overall general health. Okay. There is no 1 time, 2 time. It depends on you. I recommend just do it without expecting too much. Enjoy that process of blowing, enjoy it. And without you knowing, one day you wake up and say, hey, how come I don't feel pain anymore? Okay, you may find that kind of, suddenly you don't realize, hey, how come last time every 1 week I must take a painkiller? Now, already 3 weeks, I don't need to pop any painkiller. Okay, you'll see things like that. And of course, towards the end now, hair dryer blowing is out. Hair dryer is blowing out hot air too. So is this blower the same like hair dryer? Okay. Many times people ask, it looks like a hair dryer. What's so special? Okay. The difference is this device also blows terahertz frequency and a target light. So as you blow, yes, the heat will dry up your hair, but you're also delivering terahertz energy to your brains, to your heart, your circulation all around. And why I find it's so good to dry your hair with terahertz frequency is because of your scalp. Okay, your skull is very thick. If you blow a hair dryer, it will just heat up the hair, but it doesn't do anything to promote circulation in your brain. And our brain has plenty of microcapillaries. As you start blowing your hair, the terahertz frequency can penetrate through your skull. It's going to improve blood flow in your brain. It's so good. As you do this good improvement of blood flow, what happens? You deliver more oxygen, more nutrients to your brain cells. You want to avoid long-term brain problem like dementia, Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and even helps you to increase your focus, your memory, most definitely. So if you start doing this, you will start maybe observing that, hey, I can remember things better, I can remember numbers better also. So it's certainly not the same as a hairdryer. The heat may be the same, but the effect is totally not the same. Okay, so people using this iTeraCare blower to blow the scalp and hair finds that their scalp and hair get stronger and their hair also get thicker. Some even the hair from gray turning darker and also less hair fall. Okay, so there's good benefits there as well for your hair. So if you look at the right side here, the other thing that hair dryers emit with EMF radiation. Okay, for people who use hair dryer a long time, maybe you got long hair, you take 10 minutes to blow dry your hair, you're actually giving out a lot of radiation to your head. That's why sometimes people find why they got chronic migraine, they got headache. It could be due to excessive usage of hair dryer. Okay, so that's why it's good to use our iTeraCare device to dry your hair. Okay, multi-purpose usage. Okay, so that's about the most frequently asked questions. I'm sure there are more, but basically, if you have some of these questions answered, I think you'll be quite assured. And just as a precaution, iTeraCare, for those of you who are using or you may want to share this device with someone, for people who are pregnant, please do not blow at the tummy. You can blow at the hands and the feet, but not at the tummy and belly area. People who are menstruating also, we don't recommend you to blow at the belly because we don't want you to have increased blood flow. People who have a stent in the heart, you can blow, but not directly at the heart. If you have lens implanted in the eye, again, you can blow, but not directly in your eye. You can blow around your eye or other parts of the body. If you have open wound or you're bleeding, okay, please don't blow directly. Go and stop the wound, the bleeding first, okay? So don't, like say, I have a fall, I'm starting to bleed, quickly take terahertz blow. No, you stop the bleeding first, okay? That's most important. Later on, as the wound is starting to heal, you can start to blow, okay? And if you have any objects implanted like battery or so, also don't blow lah at the place, okay? If you have a pacemaker, especially in your heart, cannot blow at that area. You can blow at the hands and the feet, okay? That was no problem. Okay, lastly, a word of precaution. So anything that you take care will take care of you. So the blower is for external use, not recommended for more than 30 minutes each time if possible. When using the blower, do not block this is the place. This is the place where the air is sucked in. So don't block it. Don't hold here, or don't go and take a towel and wrap here and blow because very hot or whatever lah. Don't. This one must be open. Okay, that's why regularly you also have to take a soft brush to clean this vent here. Okay, so keep this device clean at all time. So when you're using the blower, don't shake too much. That's why you can see my blower. I have a little cord here so that when I blow, uh, I do not move this part too much. If you're just blowing like that, this part may get loose. So it's good to just, hold it a little bit, have a little round here. So as you blow, it protects this part. Okay. And then, of course, before you keep this, please let it cool down. Don't, after using, straight away keep it and then zip up. Okay. It may not have a good impact. Always keep it in a very safe place. You can put it in a place where it will not drop. Okay. So store it properly. And of course, lastly, these are very delicate crystals here. Please handle with care and don't let children hold it now. They may be attracted by it. They want to play like that. Please never let children use it. Keep it in your cupboard far away from children. Okay? So just to let you know, we are very happy to announce that this iTeraCare Premium Plus has just won an award. It's a Product of the Year recognition just recently at this event of MDDA. So very amazing to be recognized. And also our iTeraCare BioLite, the one that is on the foot, has also received this Nanshan Award, whereby, this Nanshan Award is in recognition with this Professor Zhong Nanshan. He is a recipient of the Medal of the Republic of Chinese Pulmonologists. During COVID time, he was one of the top referral point to help in those issues. So he's also the president of the Chinese Medical Association. So this is an award that's very, very outstanding, and they have recognized our iTera BioLite as an amazing therapeutic device. Okay, so if you have not owned this or you want to know more, get back to your friend. Right, before I share this next video, let me just stop this share and look at the question and answer questions first. Okay, so far, any questions, especially from our new friends?
Can I ask you?
Yes, hi Linda. Yes.
Okay, I'm curious. I have a friend who has this nerve disorder, the brain one, something like Parkinson's. So will this help him? He's under treatment right now, but I don't see his condition improve. It just maintain and worsen. So I was wondering whether this will help him in any way.
Okay, you're mentioning that your friend has Parkinson's, is it? There's a bit blurred. Is it Parkinson's? And he's under treatment with medication.
Yeah, that's right. Something like Parkinson's is actually a nerve disorder.
Okay,
So he's old and he is under treatment from HUKM, but I say it's a supplementary device. I was wondering whether it can help him in any.
Yes. If he doesn't fall into any of the one that cannot use one, like they got any contraindication, I would most certainly recommend you to let him try this. Okay, as I said, this is a complementary thing. It's true, there are many times when medical can't really help you in most everything, but you just do the protocol for Parkinson's. You do the protocol, not say protocol for Parkinson's, protocol to promote better circulation to your body, but you can also do more around the brain, the head area. Okay, we have a lot of cases of Parkinson's or even nerve disorders from the brain, and they actually improve. They have improved. So it is worthwhile to let him try it. Get back to, I think, Pearl or so. We can discuss this again to let you have more, how is it, the method of using and more assurance of how you can help him with this device. But most certainly, he can try and use it. Okay, the water is so good. It helps for dehydration. Why I say dehydration is because sometimes we drink water, but your body don't absorb. So our brain needs a lot of hydration and also a lot of energy. yes, it's worth a try. Please, if you can recommend to him and let him try it. No issue.
Okay, can I ask another question?
Sure.
I have quite a number of friends, elderly in the 70s, having knee pain. Some of them go for the knee replacement, but there are some which didn't want to go for knee replacement. They are bearing the pain and they try to walk every morning at the park.
Yeah. Okay. So you
Also,
think this can help them, right? Okay.
yeah, just was saying that when we blow, we actually energize the cell, and hopefully the cell within the knee cap. I'm not sure whether it can grow and make the pain less. I'm not sure how it works
Yes.
because we talk about energizing the cell, right? So it will promote some healing, some new cells. I'm not sure it works that way now.
Okay. For people with knee problem, I tell you, it's very, very good. We have so many cases here. I can even pearl with one of that mailing. So many of us here have improved our knee condition by using this terahertz. What it does, it reduces inflammation. Okay, so when you have knee pain, as if wear and tear or arthritis, it cause a lot of inflammation, and that inflammation can cause constriction. That means blood flow is poor, and then the nerves are pressed. So that's why they feel a lot of pain. So when you do this blowing, you're actually reducing the inflammation and you're also improving blood flow. And by drinking, of course, the water, right? This water will be absorbed better in between your joints. In between the joints, there's the fluid, right? They always say no gel, no water, and then doctor will start injecting those fluids to give you more what do you call it, a buffer, the compression. So when you start doing this therapy for people with knee problem, they actually can see the relief of pain. Some quite fast, few days also can feel already. But if you constantly do it, you will see improvement. The pain is reduced. Now, when the pain is reduced, only you do more exercise lah. Actually, if you're having knee pain, don't go and exercise so much. It's going to aggravate it even more. It's not advisable. You're going to get worse even more. Okay. So while your pain is still there, don't exercise too much. You can exercise your body, but don't aggravate the knee. So if your friends have knee problem and they don't want to go for operation, it's a very good time to help them with this iTeraCare device. Certainly very good. You can get back to Pearl and we can all arrange a time for them to have a trial and let them understand more how this can help them, including the BioLite, including the BioLite. Okay, those already got kneecap replacement one lah. They can also use it, but not directly on the knee lah. They can use it on the heels so that they can promote blood circulation for all parts of the body. Not only the knee, is for their brains, for their heart and all lah. So it can still be used for any seniors above 70. In fact, I tell you, I recommend it strongly for senior citizens because their blood circulation is poor. Their hands are always cold, their feet is cold, right? So it's very good for them to use this device and they will certainly feel much better.
Ilan, basically, if you look at it, a person with knee issue, probably the cartilage has worn off. That's why when when they walk, the pain is created. So medically, if you look at it, if you don't give knee replacement, the cartilage already worn off. How does this terahertz machine help to top up the cartilage that has worn off? Do you think it works that way?
It depends on the severity lah. If it's really so severe already, sometimes really no choice because we cannot expect terahertz to treat that condition. It can give you relief, like swelling, like I said, swelling because of wear and tear. Then they feel less pain and slowly they can have some movements. Okay, what can generate cartilage is not this device, but the one that I showed just now, the iTera BioLite, the one you put your feet on, because that BioLite has a different way of delivering terahertz, which is PEMF. And PEMF has research studies to show that it can regenerate cartilage. Okay. So, but having said that, I've seen one case, one testimony of someone using this, and she did X-ray before and 6 weeks after, and she found that there is a lining of cartilage growing. So if there is still chance that your body or that person's cartilage still can can produce that cartilage, then there is a chance of regrowth lah. If it's very, very severe, maybe not. So whatever it is, we can just give it a try, right? Before you go for that big op or what, give yourself a chance to try it and see how it works for you.
Thanks, Angela.
Okay, if you need more information, we can get into more details lah. Yeah, but I will just say it's worth a try because you really don't know how your body can respond to this one. Okay. Any other questions?
Can I ask again? You guys
Since nobody ask, you ask lah.
ask the
Okay.
crystal. You mentioned the crystal is for what function is that?
Oh, this crystal tube, is a tube of crystal here, is made from rare earth. Of course, there are more than 100 types of minerals, and these crystals has, in its natural form, it vibrates. It just vibrates very well and releases a lot of energy. But through this contraption of delivering the heat passing through this crystal, terahertz frequency is being released. Without this crystal, cannot. So if somebody just say, hey, this is a hot air blower only, without this crystal, yes, it is a hot air blower. But with the crystal, it is not just a hot air blower. It produces terahertz frequency as well as quantum and scalar energy. Okay, there is another universal natural energy, quantum and scalar energy, that together with all that energy, it vibrates your cells and energize it. So it's very it's not so simple as make the tube and put in, Why Yang Wenjun took 8 years to design it, to get the right temperature, to mold it, to get rid of impurities in the crystal. Because from the earth, right, there's a lot of impurities. You don't want to be blowing those negative energies inside. You only want the good things. So it is a process of making these crystals in such a way that it can deliver and vibrate your cells naturally. If you go to the crystal shop, I'm sure you will know, crystal has many type of crystals that gives you different kind of energies in your body. Something like that.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, I hope that answers what I can. Well, we have some questions. Oh, Pearl is asking, how about blowers in Shopee and Lazada? Yeah, okay. When I first saw it also, the first thing we go is go Shopee and type iTeraCare blower, Terahertz blower, right? Then we say, wow, so many selling there. Okay. A lot of those things are a lot of imitations and fakes and copies lah. Because at one glance, if you don't understand the Shang, you don't understand iTeraCare, you may think it's the same thing. And they're selling so cheap, like less than 100 one also got, 200 ringgit one also got. So those are definitely not this original one from Prive International and the Shang. Definitely is not. They don't have crystals. This crystals is the one that is really hard to make one, You cannot design like that. If you know the process of how they do this, they got to heat up that oven of 1,800 degrees for 12 days, before they can melt this crystal and make this form. So it is a very tedious process. I've seen that video before and I'm quite amazed of how they actually do it now. So if you are seeing things on Shopee selling way at a low cut price, it definitely cannot be this invention. It will say terahertz, but and some of them what they have is we have saw they put plastic or even glass or plastic tube, and they have a terahertz chip. Okay, so they have a terahertz chip that they say, oh, when we test, they come out terahertz, but it's just a chip. It's not a natural energy from the crystals. So that chip may not last very long. We don't even know at what range of that terahertz that chip is doing, because terahertz frequency is that between 0.1 to that 10 terahertz. It's in between that little range that gives you this safe energy. If other people say terahertz, they have to prove or they have to show where is their research to prove that it is that frequency. So I wouldn't want to try my luck to get something cheaper or what from those places, because you don't know where it's from. There is no guarantee, there's no warranty. If at all, there was a case, I think in India or somewhere, they go and buy, they buy from Shopee, and then they burn their skin, Then they went back to Prive International to seek compensation. But Prive said, this is not our device, you didn't buy from us. So there was no compensation in that sense. So always buy from Prive International, from your authorized distributors, because all of us, we are authorized distributors. We have gone through certifications from company. Okay, so definitely we are able to help you, to serve you better with whatever issues that you may have. Lah. So you need somebody to guide you. You buy anything online, you don't know who to call. And one day they may even close shop and then you can't even do anything. Lah. Okay, so best to get from original. Okay. If at all you do find iTeraCare on Shopee, the real brand like that, right? And then very cheap price some more much cheaper I would still not want to buy because we don't know when they got the device, whether you still get that 1 year warranty. Um, you don't know how long it's been kept. There is no what you call it. There is no reference of where you got it from, where they got it from. So again, better not. There are a lot of times electrical device all I don't buy online one because cannot you cannot detect. And if they just say cannot or no, what are you going to do, right? You can't. Okay, so don't bother about those Shopee, Lazada lah. There are a lot of people selling a lot of things there lah. Don't, some things can buy, but some things like electrical, I wouldn't buy there. Okay, so maybe before we end, I want to share this video just to share with some of our newer friends. Hold on, we are back again. Yes. Okay. So we are a group of a team. Our team is called Queen Rockstars, and we are very passionate about helping people using this device and helping people improve their health. Enjoy this video with some of our team members here and get to know some of us.
We are ready to serve you. We are the Queen Rockstars. Yi Lan, Angie, Pearl, KK Lam, Mei Lang, Linda, William, One Price Family. Come join our team, Queen Rockstars. Click link in bio.
Okay, so we have Pearl, Mei Ling, Mr. Lam, Angie, Linda, William, myself. Actually, it's just some of us, there are more as well, but this video was done because we took photos at the office the other day. And we have this thing called the Pride Foundation, where we go and we help these less fortunate people, people who maybe can't afford to buy the device. So Prive actually donates iTeraCare devices to these organizations, and we will go and help them. So this was a recent event that we did at Persatuan Rumah Caring Kajang Selangor. Just take a look at this video. It's very, very inspiring for us who have gone there to serve and to help these people.
很少会有人过来帮他们做这种物理治疗。这个公公婆婆们都很高兴，谢谢 Pride Foundation， 谢谢你们。我们嘉陵这家已经 establish 差不多20年左右了，这边我们都靠这些热心人士来赞助的。
对居民众这边的心愿呢，把一些爱带到这个今天的嘉陵之家这边来，然后跟大家一起欢乐一下。
I'm very happy to be here with my team at this Rumah Caring Kajang Selangor, and we are here to give these old folks and those inmates with special needs therapy with iTeraCare, and I can see that they are very comforted, they are very happy and very joyful that we are here, and to give them a very unique kind of visit as well as a service that we can do to them. I'm happy to be a part of this Pride Foundation supporting Dr. Jimmy's vision to promote iTeraCare and to give an equal opportunity to everyone to experience iTeraCare.
With this Pride Foundation, initiated by Dr. Jimmy at Kajang here, to be able to help the old folks home here, to treat them with our iTeraCare products. And from the response that I did for a few of them, they find that it has some relief, like especially over their knees and also their shoulder. So I'm really very happy and grateful for this foundation and amazing company that we have here.
感谢 Pride Foundation 带一班朋友过来，帮我们用这个新的机器来吹他们，给他们的血液旋流比较好，比较一个惊喜。还有带了很多的这个物资，还有午餐给我们。
Dr. Jimmy Chong has really done a good job in this Pride Foundation to allow us to spread the love and the care to all those who really need it.
We talk to them and they tell us what ailments are they having, and we just do whatever we can now for them. And actually these inmates feel very grateful, but in fact we also feel very happy that they are being helped in this way. So I hope that whoever is actually watching this can do more in this charitable work, this fulfilling work for whatever inmates or whatever places throughout the country or in fact throughout the world. And I'd like to thank Pride International, especially our director, Mr. Jimmy Chong, for giving us this opportunity to take part in this Pride Foundation program.
Pride Foundation, we love, we care.
Thank you, Pride Foundation. Thank you to our rock stars who went to give a therapy to these people. So we've come to the end of this session. Maybe before we end, can we just take a group photo? Many of you didn't on the video. But wait, let me just stop the recording first, then we take photo. Okay.